So this is going to be my first journal entry. This is just a journal. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just me going over my chart markups and pretty much my plan for the week, what it is that I plan to trade, my plans for the day. All right. So today is Sunday, June the 27th, 2020. And let's just go over this a little bit. So right now for my weekly on Gbpnzd, excuse my charts because they're pretty messy, but right now on my weekly, I drew up this bullish momentum trend line that I do anticipate price coming down to hit once more before it goes up to this red bearish momentum trend line here. Now, like I said, my charts are messy, but I know what's going on. Okay, let's go. So just a disclaimer, I could be wrong, I could be right. At the end of the day, only thing that matters is execution and just trading. All right, so what I have here, right, I have resistance here on my daily. This is possibly weekly resistance as well, but I have this resistance level that was broken and it's coming back down to retest something. Okay, now I'm thinking that it's gonna retest this area, which it already has on the lower time frame, but I marked this as my last daily lower high, and this would be considered my higher high if we get a follow through above this area right here. Okay, so I'm anticipating right now for price to come down here, give us an entry on lower time frame, and this week I could possibly take a trade from here up into this purple area that I have labeled right here, and I'll show what that looks like on a lower time frame in a minute. But I'm expecting the trade to go up to here, and if I see that it is going to continue printing floors and ceilings and not breaking the floors, or continue creating support and resistance and continue breaking resistance but just creating new support levels on the lower time frame, then I'll keep a smaller position open all the way up to this level here, and possibly allowed to go all the way up to this blue level because this blue level is my main target, and that red line is one of my big targets as well. Okay, so that is my bias in terms of buys. I'm looking to take a trade right here at this daily level that I have marked off right within here, right? This daily level that I have marked off, I'm looking to take a trade within this area. Now, also, I take into consideration that over this past week, these last couple of days, the market has been printing some pretty heavy, I won't even say heavy, but it's just these past few days have been pretty bearish, right? And so this week, if that continues and it breaks past this level that I have marked off right here, I'm looking for price to come all the way down to this blue bullish momentum trend line that I have marked on the weekly, but it could potentially come down even further. Okay, it could come down even further. Don't mind this little label that I have marked off. This is for this area right here. Okay, I put this here so that it reminds me not to take any more buys if we close beneath this daily level that I have marked off. If we close daily beneath here, then I'm not taking any buys. I'm just going to watch the market and potentially jump into some sell positions all the way down to this level or even here. So let's go down to a lower time frame, 4 hour, still higher time frame, but just a little lower than the daily. So as you can see here, right, at this level that I have marked off, this daily lower high level, price has already come and tapped it on Friday, and I actually took that trade. I got out a little early, but I took that trade. So we already got one touch here, right? Now it's Friday, so I wasn't expecting price to just shoot up from this area on a Friday, possibly Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, sometime this week coming up. That's why I'm anticipating that move. But if we go down even further, right, let's look at the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour, here are some things that I have marked off. I created this bearish momentum trend line here, and I could be wrong. It could be going from here to here. Like for instance, I'm just gonna adjust this. It could be something like this, right? It could even be something like this, right? Let's see how they look on the bar chart. So it could be something like this, right? And so if it's something like this, if this is my actual line that I meant to draw, let's say it's this, right? I'll continue taking sell positions because although we came down and we touched that daily level that I have marked off, when we went back up, we did not break this last lower high on lower time frame. And then also we didn't break that particular bearish momentum trend line that I have labeled over the days. So in my mind, I'm thinking we're still, sellers still have the market, right? Now, if we were to break this bearish momentum trend line and also this bearish momentum trend line, and then also if we were to break, I'm sorry, I got that right there. But if we were to break, if you see this line here, right, where I have previous lower date, it goes right along with this support that was created here. This resistance that was created here. If we break that level, then that lets me know to pay attention for potential buy opportunities. Okay, right now it's still looking like a bunch of sales. Even by me just adjusting that line, it's looking like sales right now. So If price breaks this bearish momentum trend line, it goes up, comes back down and retests it, then I'll consider taking buys. If we continue to just break support level after support level, but not break above resistance, then we just got to keep going down all the way to this blue line here. Okay, so all in all, what I'm looking at trading this week, like I said, if we get a break and retest of that bearish momentum trend line, I'm looking for buys. But also, if we continue to move bearish, I'll look for sell opportunities to go down to this blue line. That is what I'm looking at this week. And let's take a few seconds to readjust and go over the trade that I took on Friday. So here's the trade that I took on Friday. I was at work when I took this trade, and this right here, this little area right here is basically what we label as pre-NY. Now, when I took this trade, I didn't take into consideration this low of day right here that was printed on Thursday. But after I executed on the trade, I did notice that we had already broken beneath the previous low of day. And we did that during Frankfurt London session. So London session, we ended up coming up and retesting that previous low of day, right? So that's a break and retest. But then also, we never could come back above this, what do we call, I would say this is resistance here. So we never came back up here and broke above this resistance level that was created in London, Frankfurt London session. So that was an indication to take the sell. I took a sell on this, where was it? I took a sell on this one here, within here, right? I took a sell right within here. And I was tempted to get out. My psychology was kind of going against me. Well, I was kind of going against myself. And I started to get out here, but something told me to just wait it out. And I let price just ride down. I ended up taking my first take profit here at this line here. And then I took another take profit at the bottom of this wick here. And I got out of the trade here because with me being at work, I couldn't focus on my job and trading at the same time. So I just allowed the trade to play itself. Now, when I got home and I looked at the chart, I noticed all of this because I did see this, later in my day at work, but I noticed this I got more clear on what was going on when I got home. And I looked at this and I said, the market still wants to go down. Even the end of the day, the way that it ended on Friday, like it still wants to go down. It still did not break that lower time frame lower high, that session high. So it looks like the market could still be going bearish. Now, today is Sunday, like I said, June 27th. I think that the market could potentially continue to go down. And at the same time, it could just, I got a little channel that I started to create here. If you guys can see it, this black line here, I'll change the color to, let's change the color to this bright, let's change it to purple, right? So this channel that I got here, I got this channel that I created, and it's weird how I create channels. I kind of use wicks on a lower time frame to kind of like, where price starts to shift and stuff. I just use wicks. I don't know, I haven't really gotten the science down. It's just something that I can see by eye, and it's something that I'm testing right now. But what I'm looking at here is, if price wants to continue going down, we can get some consolidation, right? Within this area here. So this whole little area, like price could just go like, let's say price could go, let me get a marker or something. Give me 1 second. I can see price doing something like coming to the purple line. Coming to this purple line, coming here, coming back here, and then shooting down. I can see something like this happening over this whole week. Like we may get something within Tuesday or Wednesday to where we just push down, And price, funny thing, price may even do something like, it'll come down here, it'll go up here, it may do something funny like this, and then like at London session, it may just start going down. And then Thursday, it may go down again, and then boop, it'll just start going up like crazy. What kind of news events do we have going on this upcoming week? So Wednesday, I don't really know too much about fundamentals, but I do like to look at this activity that's going on. I plan to learn more about fundamentals later. But yeah, I can see something like this playing out, all in all, like I said, I do expect price to get down to this blue line here. But we could respect this daily lower high as well. So that's my analysis. Like I said, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro at trading. I'm learning myself. I'm using this YouTube channel as a channel to journal my analysis, to journal my trades, to make videos on my path with trading psychology and just like growing within it. If I read any books, kind of give my reviews on them related to trading or psychology in general. This is just more of an experimental type of YouTube channel, you know, where I just document the process, because there's a lot of YouTube channels out there where people is basically creating YouTube channels and showing their strategies and stuff like that, but it's more for them to benefit in the end of creating a course. And I don't aspire to create a course. I mean, I've spent money on courses, but at the same time, I don't desire to create a course. I just desire to share just common knowledge, you know, something that most people who actually trade, they know how to do this stuff. And hopefully, you know, get some feedback from you guys. You know, what are some things that you guys see on the charts? You can leave comments in the videos below, some things that you guys may see in the charts that could benefit me or benefit the whole community. You know, that's my main purpose for creating these videos, to kind of just journal my trades and create dialogue and kind of get feedback from other YouTubers out there, or even other traders out there who don't make YouTube channels, but they trade really well, and they may come across my videos and they can critique and just give me some pointers. So that's the whole purpose of this channel. If you want to keep up with my progress, go hit that subscribe button. If not, I just thank you for watching this video. So see you guys next video.